What's up, Trofender? Welcome to my Platinum walkthrough for Our Church and Halloween RPG Story 1. The game is super short, but you will need a few playthroughs to unlock everything. There are two different modes, the normal mode and the challenge mode, and you have to complete both modes in a certain time. But for now we will start the game on normal mode to get familiar with the game. So just start a new game by pressing the cross button. The game is only $1, but unfortunately only available in the American PlayStation Store. Right at the start, before you do anything else, I recommend press the circle button to change to the controller B mode. This allows you to auto-run. So basically there's always just one way you can go. So follow the path here. I recommend that you use your D-pad to control your character instead of the left stick. In this area you have to interact with some rocks in a certain order. You can interact with the rocks by pressing the cross button. And by the way, this is the only puzzle in the game. So interact with the rocks in a specific order to trigger another cutscene. So now we can enter the first and the only dungeon in the game. The dungeon is super straightforward, just follow the path, you can't get lost here. You will also unlock a few trophies along the way. So after this cutscene you have to go all the way back and you are done with the game for the first time. So now you should be familiar with the game and it's time to start the challenge mode. The only difference in challenge mode is that you can die by falling into holes. There is a trophy where you have to complete the entire game in a certain time without falling into a hole. The holes are invisible, but there is a cheat which allows you to visible the holes, but unfortunately you can't unlock trophies using the cheat. But we will use the cheat for the first playthrough to know where the holes are. This will definitely make your life a lot easier. So once you completed the game and you're back at the main menu, press the triangle button to change to the challenge mode. To activate the cheat you have to hold up on your D-pad and start the game. So activate the challenge mode by pressing triangle, hold up on your D-pad and start the game. At the beginning of the game there are no holes or something, just follow the path and interact with the rocks in the specific order to get to the dungeon. So I made a small edit here, so once you're done with the rock puzzle, enter the dungeon and you will see some black tiles. These are basically the holes, so avoid them and go to the end of the dungeon. Feel free to step into a hole for the first time to unlock a trophy. So now it's important that you memorize the holes well, because later you need to play through the game fast without the cheat. Because like I said before, you can't unlock most of the trophies by using this cheat. The cheat is just a help to memorize the holes. So go to the end of the dungeon and then all the way back and you're done with the challenge playthrough. So I will do another small edit here. Now it's time for the hardest trophy. You have to complete the game on challenge mode without cheats and in a certain time. Right at the start I recommend press the circle button to auto-run. If you press the L2 and R2 button at the same time you can check the in-game timer. On dialogues the timer stops. This will definitely come in handy because this will stop your game and you can watch the video. There are 2 or 3 dialogues in the dungeon, so use it to your advantage. So once you're able to complete the challenge mode without falling into a hole in a certain time, you should only have one trophy left. You have to complete the normal mode in a certain time. But this should be a big problem if you already have completed the challenge mode. So this is basically all you need to know. If you have any other question, throw a comment in the comment section below. Thanks for the attention, guys. See you on my next one.